Yeah, well, I'd like to have a go to GT3, but I can't change. Hey guys, it's all good, thanks. I tried holding 6 through there rather than dropping to 5, see what happened. Whoa! That's weird, because I thought I was in a straight line then.
Yeah.
I don't know if I damaged the car. Still doesn't feel balanced. Jules, crash bang wallop.
In front of you now, keep your eyes open. Watch that car down there.
Wow. The gear ratios mean that that's now a second gear bend.
Up, one off course, one off course. He's moving.
Well, this is going to be interesting. I think Jules wants you to crash so there are even more bits. I like it, Andy.
Slowing, coming backwards.
Uh-oh.
Keep coming.
No, I overcooked it on that one. Complete lack of downforce. I don't know, my car may be damaged. I feel like I've got no grip now. I don't think this is a stable setup though. Let's give it a couple more laps. The top end speed is, in this setup, about 8 or 9 miles an hour more than the last one. I don't know what the bump does, Fluke. There must be a reason for it. Nothing on this car is there without good reason. The real life car mechanic sitting around inside, walking around inside, waiting for a Synol oil change. I'm not sure what you mean.
On the left side, all clear.
Probably ferret. Good morning, Ferret, how are you? Oh boy, I overcooked it! No! How goes the iRacing? So, thing is, Ferret, right? We're in week 13 of the season, which is the last week of the season. And it's the first time I've been in week 13, and everything's weird. Like, it's a bit of a free-for-all fun week, kind of week. So they've dropped a new track, they've dropped a new car, they've changed a bunch of things. And a lot of the races don't have any iRating or safety rating, so there's an awful lot of people, you know, being a bit gung-ho. But the idea is that you test out the new track, test out the new car, blah blah blah. But it also means that you lose the structure that I've become accustomed to. So every week there's a new track. You take the same car, the Skippy or whatever, and you race that track all week. In week 13, that just goes out the window. So what I'm doing is I'm getting ready for the next season by practicing in the Class C car, the Formula Renault. Just getting used to it so that when the season kicks off, I can race in this thing.
Oh, yeah.
But it's been a bit odd, this week 13 thing for me. Little Guzzy, here are some cheers for providing great entertainment and everything you do. Thank you, Little Guzzy. Appreciate that, sir. For some reason, I'm getting my braking wrong on that bend. Fortuner, thank you for a resub.
In front of you.
I don't see anybody. You always hated week 13. I kind of get the reason for it. I can appreciate why they do it, but it does leave you feeling a little bit. You're doing great, Paul. This looks super hard. Quality streams. Thank you, Mr. MB. Appreciate that, sir. Yeah, it's not as easy as it looks. Incident count 63. I'm locking up more on that setup as well. Are you doing a Halloween bake-off? The plan is to do, because I think the Sunday night trucking is... Halloween's on a Tuesday this year, I think. So that the Halloween bake-off will have to be on the Sunday.
One on the right.
So yeah, we are planning to do a Halloween bake-off. The forced feedback when you go through there is real.
Your eyes open. Stay right. Stay right.
That GT has got to be hard to drive. Not as bad as the NASCAR though. Tuesday, there you go. Thought it was. Off track. Oh, keep cutting the bends. Rip me. Yeah, no, Ferret, bring a NASCAR onto Spa, which is what some people did. A NASCAR on Spa is where you don't just turn left. You could physically see them struggling to keep the car on the track. Down the straight, it was like, boom.
Left side, clear.
But on the bends. I'm not sure I love this setup, you know. Left leg limping, thank you for 10 months. Paul. Too aggressive on that curb, I agree. The setup doesn't feel right to me, though. Boy, I have no idea how to adjust this thing. I need to learn about this stuff here. I need to learn how to set this car up. Like, being able to sort of feel the car and think, oh, it's doing too much of this or not enough of that. What do we need to change? JJ, no, you can join the session, bro. Just a password nuts. Exactly, quick set. So I just bought this car about 3 hours ago. The Formula Renault.
Yeah.
This is the first time driving this car, and I'm just getting used to it a little bit. Jules, strange you facing backwards more than forwards. Oh, you're so funny, Jules. Use a setup that's more comfortable for you. Speed is nothing if you can't handle the car. Maybe what I should do is take the standard setup and then just kind of reduce the downforce until it feels right. Until it, like, get more speed out of it until, while keeping the control. I don't know. But this setup doesn't feel as comfortable as the other one. It feels like the downforce is... There's more on the front than on the back, something like that. The back kind of wants to step out more. He's got 24 degrees on the front and 7 degrees on the back. Maybe if I give it like an 8. Just give it a touch more and see what happens. Time for a 4-axis simulator with wheel slip hop. So make sure Mrs. Squirrel would go for it. I'm sure she would. Jules. Always good to have ride heights as low as possible. Where is the... .186 inches or 30 mil. That's like that. That's pretty low. Ride height equals a spring perch offset. Let's try that. I've made one adjustment. Let's try it. It's going to make me slightly slower. But no, if you want to join the session, just ask a mod. I'll tell you how. It's open to anyone. See, like going through the S-bend, you can feel the back wanting to go out more. David C, thank you for 10 months. Oh my god, I should really look at what I'm doing. My paws are tired and numb, says Lent.
Right side, clear.
Is it half price on new subs? For September, yes. That's a Twitch offer. iRacing Advanced Formula Renault 2.0 Setup Guide by Wyatt Goodson. Seems like it may be the best setup tutorial for the car in racing. Wyatt knows what he's doing. Supernova. Have you got... Is that a web page or something, Supernova? If one of the mods could get that and stick it in memos, please. I'll check it out. Joshy Blaze, thank you for the resume. Spire practice currently following pole around the track. Is that you behind me then? Hang on. It's an iRacing video an hour long. Ah, right. Okay. I just need one of the mods to grab that title. I keep biting too much of the curb. I'm used to the skippy a little bit, I think, where you're always taking the curb out. This is a lot less forgiving. Thanks, From. You know, that one click to the rear aero has made this car a lot more comfortable for me. It's probably sacrificed some speed though. But it just feels that little bit more balanced. Whoops! That's one way to do a chicane. It's the Formula Renault. Simon, thank you for the host. Are you still on the track, Black Knight, or not? Oh, he just takes it, got you. That was a nice bit of frame lag, perfect timing. He's going for it down the right side. What are the physics like in this game? They're pretty good. I tried second through that last bend instead of first to see what happened. It worked out. That livery reminds me of the Williams Renault days. Yeah, I remember that. It used to look like that, the blue and white Williams Renault.
On your right, clear, clear, clear.
Now, was I braking as I turned, or was that a brake bias problem? Was that a driver error? I could still have been holding the brakes as I turned in.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I stuck it on metric for a bit. Don't crash reading this. I crashed without reading it, Jules. Achievement unlocked. It was braking and turning, yeah. I think I had one eye on the guy behind me, and I just kept on the brakes that little bit too long. Yeah, trail braked it. Right, I need to focus on my turnings now, because I'm putting the wheel on the curb too much. I need to focus on not doing that. You get a tea and snack? Nice. Let's try second. Yeah, you see, second's like super slidey. Alright, Mr. MB, see you later. I think you need first in the chicane and second on the last turn. Whiteland's lawnmower is orange and green. Squirrel, don't really chat then if you want to drive better, Jules. So what you're saying, Jules, is I should just ignore all of your bit deliveries? Just try and get a better line. Oh, that was terrible. Still, it was better lines through there, though. A lot less curb. Too much curb again? Keep doing it. I keep biting off too much. Alright, let's go. I still think second's the way to go, I'm not sure. Almost conquered the chicane. Almost. Is that every time you go around, you try something else, you learn a little bit more. Sanjay, it's a new car for me, bro. I didn't think the form of the Renaults were this quick, I'll be honest with you. I thought they were a much lower speed. I need to get this corner right.
Right side. Clear.
IndyCar just took me on the outside of the bend. As if. Uh-oh. Try the 2000 brake right now. Yeah. What the heck was that? Too early. Way too early on that one. Rip.
Oh, yeah.
Sanjit, thank you for the bits. And the charity tag. Too soon. What, the turn-in? Bosh. Let's have a look at my line. Let's go back and have a look outside. Let's see what I'm doing wrong. So that one was a horrible, horrible bend. I could get more right on this bit. Oh no, that's not bad actually. Could get a little bit tighter through the right.
Oh, yeah.
Welsh, it's week 13, it's a bit weird, mate. Kenshaw, Kappa for charity. It's tough this racing lot, trying not to beat yourself up too much. I'm not beating myself up, I just want to learn from my mistakes, you know? I think this lap was a bit poor, the next one was better. That wasn't too bad. That Indy. Yeah, I lost a lot of time through there. Leanne, keep watching out for that blue Ford GT. She's dangerous. Lol. You're doing alright. That GT looks like it's hard to handle.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I could definitely brake later going into that. Sanjit, Kappa for charity. Commander W, I have tried the Porsche GT3. I'd like to rejoin the session with it, but I don't think it'll let me. You're driving like a pro with amnesia? Lel. That was a bad lap. This was a better one. All the way up to the chicane. Chop Suey, here are some bits for your previous spins. For charity. For charity, mate. Yeah, it was skeeving way too tall. On that one, I think I need to stay left a lot more and turn in later. Rip. Quest new car. Doing fine, Andy Drew. Why does iRacing do that? Like, it sends you wheel crazy when you spawn in. It's a new car, excited to get after the packaging, Paul. I was trying it out then. I was trying to see if I can get around there in 6. You can't. That bend, I can't get that bend. There's something about that bend that's foxing me at the moment. See if we get the braking right on this thing. That was a lot better. That was a lot better. Do I need to turn in late on that or turn in early? You think you're going quick until the Indy comes along, and then you realise you're standing still. You're getting more used to your MacBook Pro. I like the Adobe stuff. Never tried Final Cut Pro. I like Premiere Pro. Actually, Premiere CC is what I use. Hey, boy human. That's better. A lot more like it. About once a year, Adobe do an offer on the Creative Cloud stuff. You get like quite a big discount in your first year. So we're trying to get that, but I don't know when it comes out.